open a cold one, kick back, and enjoy a week's worth of conversation from pop culture, sports, breaking news, and everything in between. Welcome to the Pine Room Podcast. At the beginning of the podcast each week, everyone on the show rolls a 20-sided die. The person who rolls the lowest number then becomes the moderator for that week's show, and it's their job to move the conversation along and switch from various topics or questions that can be found on the moderator's cheat sheet, or custom ones they've brought in themselves. If you have a question or a topic you'd like us to discuss, send us an email to contact@thepineroompodcast.com. Well, that's enough of that. Let's get into the show. You're listening to the Pine Room Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2 of the Pine Room Podcast. Today's episode is sponsored by...
Oh, you didn't give me a heads up. Subway.
Today's episode is sponsored by...
Depends.
Oh, my gosh. All right, everybody, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2. Today's episode is sponsored by Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
It's not.
Let's go.
We are legally obligated to say that we are not sponsored by any of these people.
Besides Depends, they just sent Jub a care package.
I have my diaper on right now.
What, Cools?
We are sponsored, though.
By who?
Brownie House.
The Brownie House.
YesBrownies.com, promo code Pine Room at checkout. Jub, look at that monkey that you put with headphones on.
Yeah. If you want to go to YesBrownies.com, you'll hear the mid-roll ad. You can go and use the code Pine Room. Get 20% off your order. I mean, we just got a new shipment of brownies. I can't stop eating them. Cooley can't stop eating them. He's got brownies all over his face. I mean, look at him. He's sick.
I'm fat.
We need to do the bake off. We have the make your own brownie kits that they just gave us.
The great Pine Room Bake Off.
Who would win?
Me.
Jub is really good. Jub is really good.
He's not a good cook, though.
He's a great cook.
No, he's not.
He does the pizza stuff.
Who'd you get your information from?
Myself. I eat all your food. It's all terrible.
Where'd you hear that?
I didn't hear it. I formed my own opinion.
You felt it?
Yeah, I tasted it.
What was bad that I made?
Everything.
What's important to you in a female partner? That she's a really good cook, that she's nice to you, or that she loves you? Pick one.
Or.
No, not that.
Pick out of the three.
Well,
dude, this should be easy.
Well,
wait,
if
what
she
was
loves
it?
me, but then she would automatically be nice to me, right?
No,
not technically.
No.
So she's gonna be see you next Tuesday all the time. I mean,
yeah.
So if she's nice to me, is she cheating on me?
Hey, listen to me. Before you pick out of the three I gave you, an unbelievable cook, she's nice to you, or she loves you. If you have one, you can't have the other two. For your I'm just saying this as for a future.
So she's just mean all the time. If I pick, she loves me.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean,
but she could be nice and doesn't love you.
That's not true. Listen, I've seen movie. You ever see that one movie that mom that loves her daughter, but she feeds her pills and makes her paralyzed?
That's not true love.
No, that's terrifying, though.
She loved her because she
didn't.
She loved taking care of her.
No, she's like having control over her. But
yeah, what if that's what your wife loves? Is having.
I don't like that, so that's not what I want.
So what if she blew you?
Why don't you just?
Can I break up with them?
No,
you're stuck with them for the next 80 years.
It's over, dude.
I think I'm gonna pick nice because I don't want to be with someone that's mean to me all the time.
But what if she's like overly nice, like talks to you like she talks to you like a kid?
Here, buddy.
Yeah, she talks to you like a pet.
Well, what's it like if she just loves me?
Good boy.
If I pick she loves me, what is that like?
I don't know. I forget.
What do you mean you forget? You came up with it.
I know. I had something going on in my mind.
I don't understand the question because if she's nice to me.
I think the love you is in a totally different category of that. I think it needs to be another word. So she's a really good cook. She's really nice to you, or she smells really good.
What the fuck? I would pick nice to me.
No. Oh.
Dude,
does that mean she smells bad?
She stinks. She's horrible. She stinks.
Oh,
dude,
man.
I had a great question for you guys somewhere in my notes, and I can't find it anywhere.
I'm sure it was absolutely genius.
My facial hair looks good in this camera.
Anyways, see, what would you pick? Sammy's either a really good cook.
She already is.
Is she?
It's not.
She's
What's she make?
But that doesn't.
Everything. Go ahead, Cools.
It's a hypothetical, you cornball. So
right.
She's either a really good cook.
She is.
She either smells really good.
She smells great.
Or she's in super good shape.
She's in great shape.
I'm saying these are hypothetical. I'm not saying
he's saying you have to pick one.
I'm not saying
she's already all three.
I'm saying you have to pick one. If she
why?
Okay, go ahead. Ask him again.
I fucking forget what I said.
No, it was
She
great.
either-
Great cook. Smells good or great.
Whatever
shape.
one you don't pick, she's the opposite of.
So if she's in great shape, she's gonna smell horrible.
Yeah, like she walks
smells
out all
like,
the time and smells like a pig.
literal dumpster all the time.
But if she smells good, she looks like Patrick from SpongeBob when he
she's-
eats all the chocolate.
Yeah. Or she can't cook for shit.
Wow.
Either one of these is going to be terrible because if you pick it, she smells good or she's in good shape. Either one, she either looks like dog shit or smells like dog shit, and she can't cook anything. So
You can do it.
I mean, selfishly, I guess I'm gonna have to go with the cook's good. No, actually.
So then she smells like shit and looks like shit.
Oh,
but she can-
Okay,
my
that's
God.
messed up. I want her to. She can be in great shape. That's
Wow.
because that's for her.
That's shallow.
Like,
she
she can-
just stinks all the time.
yeah, I don't think I can.
Like
do
she'd
shit.
walk in this room and we'd all vomit, like that bad.
I think
Sammy,
I'd pick and
this is
smell.
hypothetical. Every time
I'm
I've been with you, you smell
sorry.
very good.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's any idiot.
No,
You're in
I
better
know.
shape than I would ever hope to
I
be.
know. I'm just. That's a tough one to. That's not.
What about you, Jub? Hannah, either like good cook, either smells good, or super good shape.
Oh boy, I probably have to be like good shape because I think I feel like I'd be eventually nose blind, and she doesn't. We don't really are the situation for her to cook yet. So
Well,
I
she
probably
smells god awful, so you're not getting those blind.
That's the problem though. You got to bring her around people. Then
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
the-
just you.
You can bring someone that's not in shape around people.
Yeah,
you can't
but-
bring somebody that
you're,
smells like a
but
pile
in
of
your
shit.
scenario, you're saying she's the opposite. So she would be horrifically morbidly obese. So you
Oh,
have to probably wheel her in.
Oh, so she's 600 pounds.
Well, you said the opposite. So she's in horrific shape. She's like
yeah.
got,
I mean,
she's
I guess
like got gout and like her
she has a beer gut.
she's
with a
got
mustache.
she's got like sores on her legs.
Oh,
Dude, I had like 5 great things to talk to you guys. I
but
can't
she
find
smells fantastic. Like every time that she comes in the room, she smells
like-
fantastic.
come here.
them.
Wheel on over here.
Yeah, way right by me.
Get it on over here. But yeah, go to yesbrownies.com.
yeah.
Dude, that was the longest promo read ever for Yes Brownies.
Yesbrownies.com. They look good, they smell good, and they're made perfectly.
And
So-
they'll get you in great shape.
Yes.
So all the
Don't
above
eat
what we
all.
were talking
Yeah.
about.
So go ahead and go to yesbrownies.com, 20% off your order. There's going to be a mid-roll ad. You can watch it on YouTube or listen to it. Go watch this on YouTube. We're at like 400 some subscribers right now. Let's try to get to 1,000 before we all die.
Ooh. How about this? If we get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023,
That ain't going to happen.
I'll race-
2023.
That's already
okay,
over.
if we get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, Cooley.
2023 is over.
Okay, if we get to 1,000
24.
subscribers by the end of 2024, Cooley and I will do blank.
Shave your heads.
Ah, fuck no.
Oh,
I just grew it back. I would not shave
oh,
Yeah, Cooley.
shaved it?
Notoriously, he has been in the conversation of the bald realm for like the past couple of months. But he has had a comeback, a resurgence in his what's that called? Your crown.
it. Yeah, my crown.
His
Jub,
crown has.
Jub, let's
has
try this again.
Regrown.
Until I say yes to one of them. If we hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, we'll do.
Drugs.
No, we'll do.
Tattoo.
Nope, we'll do.
I would do that.
I will.
Dye your hair.
No, we'll do.
Leave my hair out of this.
What's like a? Well, you guys already did a spicy eating challenge. I'll just say a hot dog eating competition.
Deal.
I would slaughter him.
No, I don't think you would.
But you have to go until each one of you vomits.
Easy.
How about the taco challenge is at 6,000 views?
Is it really?
If you haven't watched
our
that
best
yet,
video.
go to YouTube and type in Pine Room Taco Challenge.
That
It was
a brutal
hot.
challenge, man.
I
I think
think-
I could have beat it though.
My
Yeah, you could have.
heat tolerance is pretty high, but my internal gut like fortitude is
Yeah, I threw up after.
bad.
I went and threw it all up.
I had my dad made stuffed peppers recently, and they tore me up like bad, like real bad. And I don't get heartburn often, but when I do, look out. I feel like I'm having a
Before I ask you guys a question, can we try to guess the same word real quick, and then I'll ask you a
Again?
question. As soon as we-
No.
again.
It's only
we
us
gotta
three,
save it
though.
for the end. That's
right.
like the end.
Okay.
Monkey Man will join.
Favorite fall tradition.
Ooh, boy.
Tradition.
We were just talking about this on the radio today, how fall is by far the best season. In some degree. I love winter. Winter's the best.
No,
Winter's
it's better than fall.
No.
No,
To me,
Jub,
it
you
is.
can't actually say
To
that.
me, it is. Because winter gives you every reason.
I've heard
to
you complain about the cold before.
When have I complained about the cold?
Jub, go down and tell me what's better about winter than compared to fall.
Winter gives you a reason to be cozy.
Fall does too.
No.
Yes, it does.
Your fall does not. You said like mid-60s fall. That's not fall.
That's
What the fuck is fall?
Fall's like 45,
50s, hoodie, sweatpants. 60s, you're not in a hoodie or sweatpants in the
That's
60s.
winter.
Like there is nothing.
No, it's
Dude.
not.
40s is winter.
Winters is like 10 to 30.
Winters-
40s is fucking
winters
winter.
is
50s
when
and
it-
60s is fall.
Winter's
You're
supposed to
wrong,
be
I'm sorry.
sub-freezing for us. That should be sub-freezing as
Dude,
winter.
I'm telling you right now, our winters now is 40 degrees.
Cool.
Unless-
Some of the spring and summer.
We went outside and practiced this last
We
week.
had a gigantic ice storm like 2 years ago that shut everything down for like
Yeah,
3
for like
days.
a week, and then the rest of the winter
It was like negative. It was like
We
negative
always got a
12.
little bad stretch, but then the rest of it is just like nothing.
But you're telling me, all right, ready? Picture the scenario. Okay, we've been down here at the office all day. It's getting close to sunset.
Ooh.
No snow on the ground yet, but there's a storm coming later in the night.
Yeah.
It's about 20 degrees out,
Oh.
and it's cold.
Ew.
You got the remote start on, so you start it from in here. Car's nice and warm by the time you get by the end of the podcast. Same thing with you, Soup. Get in your car. It's nice and warm. You get home. Whoever's there, or you maybe DoorDash something. It's ready for you. It's a warm meal. Sammy's got you a crock pot full of chili or like some kind of shredded chicken.
Well,
You
I
get
don't have
inside.
anybody making me anything.
Well, not yet.
Okay.
I'm saying now. You get in the door. You go upstairs. You get a nice warm shower. You get changed. You get the TV on. You got your sport ball on.
Sport ball.
You got like the end of NFL season on. You're excited. You get under your covers. You put the TV on. You got a little fire going.
Okay.
Tell me how good that sounds.
It sounded good until I had to fucking remote start my car because it's freezing outside. I
Okay.
hate that. I can do all of that stuff when it's warm out.
You know,
Okay,
winter,
but when it's 98 degrees outside, why do I want to go out to a 112 degrees car? That's even worse.
I remote started.
I sweated by the time I got out of the studio. I sweated for 2 miles because my AC couldn't crank
I
up.
love
I'm,
sweat and
I'm here
shiver.
with Jub though. The heat from the winter hits different than the AC from the summer.
Exactly.
Like when it's freezing and you get in a warm car, that beats when it's hot out and you get in AC.
you snuggle underneath.
Don't get me wrong, the AC hits. But when you dude,
You snuggle under.
dude, look at me,
Jesus.
dude,
You might need to zoom in on space there. My
dude,
God.
when you get in a warm car,
Oh, my God.
oh, dude,
These dudes are going to
Oh,
bust.
you go.
My
You
God.
get a nice. You get a little bit of that pain in your fingers when it's
Ew,
cold.
no,
but you
fuck
get in
no.
the shower and it's nice and warm and it makes them tingle.
That's why I like fall, because it's like a good mixture. I'm not like sweating, but I'm not shivering.
you know what the winter does bring though?
Nothing.
The fall and winter
Seasonal
back to
depressing.
back. Listen,
I'm the other way around.
back to back, unbelievable holidays. Thanksgiving,
Halloween.
then Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, 3 back to back to back.
Thanksgiving's
Halloween,
fall.
Thanksgiving. I just told you.
He said.
I just said.
He said winter brings back to back.
No. What the fall and winter bring back to back to back good
Whatever.
holidays.
Fucking continue.
You're right. Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Fall's
Christmas.
elite.
Fall is elite.
It's very elite.
I think October. The only reason
October's
listen.
a great
Here's
month.
winter for me. If you're watching this, my hands are up right now.
No.
Winter is right here. Fall is very, very close behind it. And the only reason I like winter as much is because no one goes outside and I don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
but
it.
you like going. You don't like pine room season where everybody's together, we're all hanging out. Like,
My favorite pine room day ever was our Christmas pine room, and it was snowing outside. It was my favorite pine room day
sure,
ever.
but that doesn't happen that often because not everybody comes because it's fucking.
But
snowing.
I'm saying we had so much fun because the snow's coming down. There's snow on the ground. We got a big bowl of chili. We got hot dogs. It's warm. We got a fire going.
So you like that it's warm.
My whole thing about winter is I love the
Pathetic.
winter because it gives you an excuse to be warm. I love being warm. It's my favorite thing to do.
Okay.
But I don't like being warm in the summer.
All right, well, you know what? That's just topics. Yeah.
Because right now it's cold in here, and I could have a
It's
blanket
not
on right
cold.
now.
I'm sweating down my back right now.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I think you guys are making me nervous.
About what?
I don't know. I don't like arguing.
Hey,
He loves arguing.
you know what Sammy's been having me do when we were out in public or something. She makes me sell my case in less than 10 seconds. Like if I want to do something. So for like example, Cool's
Elevator pitch?
Yeah, you pretty much have 10
You
seconds.
need that because I guarantee a lot of it is just BS.
No, Cool's. I'm saying like, what's your favorite food?
Probably sushi.
Give me in 10 seconds. Explain why sushi is the best. Ready, go.
Elevator pitch, go.
Oh, Jesus, he just ended up.
Ready,
Go.
3. No. I'll tell him to go. Ready, go.
Do it good.
Stop, Jub.
What the fuck?
Ready, go.
Because it's easy to eat. It tastes good. I like spicy food. I love rice. I love seafood. It's all but put together.
Dude, that was only 5 seconds.
Boom. That's
Nice
fucking
job,
good.
man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jub.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily easy to eat. I mean, if you want to pick it up with your
Chops,
hands.
that was pretty good.
I like finger foods like the, you know what I mean? You guys look at me like that.
Wow, I didn't know where that was
What the
going.
fuck?
Fools.
Hey,
That's not what it's called?
no, you're right. Today I got a poke bowl. I tried to FaceTime you guys,
He
but
called
nobody
all
picked
of
up.
us.
So I get my food. It's unbelievable. It's called like
You said a Pokeball. Never
They
mind.
sell those, the
Poke
Poke Bowls, they sell those over at Fuji Japan where I just had my sushi from.
was it any good?
The sushi
Yeah.
was phenomenal. Anyway, tell us about
Is that
the
here
Poke
in
Bowl.
Wheeling that you got?
No,
that?
Bridgeport.
It's called JJ Poke or Pokey. I think it's called a Poke Bowl, but it's right in downtown Pittsburgh. I go in there, I get an unbelievable bowl. It was so good. But anyway, I grabbed my bag and I asked them, I said, is there silverware in there? And they said, yes. I walk out there, I sit in my car. There is silverware in there, the chopsticks, correct?
Oh.
And I go back in and I'm looking around and they were so disappointed when they had to hand me a fork.
Yeah.
Listen,
Because that's like a tradition for them, right? Like you're supposed to
What?
eat meals like that with
chopsticks. Chopstick. I'm almost certain I could be wrong, totally wrong on this. But like modern silverware that we use is a very Western thing. Like that's what we use.
I just don't understand how I use the chopsticks to get all my food. Like,
Oh man,
I don't know.
I love it.
I love it too. When we go to ramen bar, that's what we eat. They
Dude.
give
You
you
go-
chopsticks and a spoon. Like,
Oh,
dude, Asian food, it might be Americanized. Like, I don't know if it's actually that good over there. I'm sure it's actually really good over there. But like these
It's
bao
so
buns,
good.
dumplings,
I love a bao
hibachi,
bun.
like you name all. It's Asian. That's got to be my favorite food.
it's probably the best branch of food.
Yeah, you're right. Best branch of
I
food.
argue that case a lot.
Sushi, like I mean,
Yeah.
that in itself is
All right,
unbelievable.
let's rank their foods then. So let's do the 4 big dogs because there's American food, which is hamburgers, chicken wings,
Probably last.
pizza.
Might be. Pizza's not American.
It's not Italian. Pizza was invented
Dude,
in New
pizza
York.
might carry American into the top.
I think it was invented. Was pizza invented in the U.S.? I think.
I don't know. I feel like it's an
See
Italian.
if pizza was
Wait,
invented.
Jub,
in
what
the
are your
US.
big 4? American, Italian,
American,
Mexican,
Italian,
Asian?
Mexican, and Asian? Yeah, I don't really think there's another one.
Okay,
I could
Asian?
Be wrong. I mean Japanese, but that's
that's it. Yeah, it's
Asian.
I'm going Asian, Italian, American, Mexican, and I love Mexican, but it has to be last.
Italy invented pizza.
Really?
Yep.
I swear I thought pizza was invented in like New York. I guess I'm
just
wrong.
the New York
There
side.
was there's something that was Italian that was invented.
French toast is New York, right?
Yeah, maybe I'm confusing it with
French
something like
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be? It's French.
that. No,
Let me look.
it's like
There's
French
no way.
fries. That's like French fries weren't invented.
All
in
French
France.
toast actually originated in France.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way. We might have invented French fries, though.
Well, those are originally called chips in the UK.
French fries were Belgium.
Oh no, we didn't invent French fries either. Yeah,
What did New York
we
invent?
don't. We haven't invented shit. We just take everything from everywhere else and we claim it's ours.
Let's see.
we got to be the hamburger, right?
Probably, yeah. And then wings, maybe. I doubt we even did wings.
New
Oh,
York-
here we go. So 20 foreign foods that are really American.
Dude, we got the hot dog. That's literally all we
Have you guys ever had chili con carne, which is chili with?
skip?
You don't like chili?
No, I do. I'm just saying, like, go to something,
Okay.
to something that's elite.
Chimichangas are made in America.
Next,
Let's see. Chop suey. Never had it.
What the hell is chop suey?
Cuban sandwich. You ever have a Cuban sandwich?
There's a-
Yeah,
Cuban
they're not-
sandwiches
I mean,
are
they're not
so
bad.
good. Let's see. English muffins were made in the U.S. Fajitas were made in the U.S.
oh, now we're talking.
That's a good-
Fortune cookies were made in the U.S.
That's not like.
French dressing was made in the U.S. French roast coffee. General Tso's chicken. German chocolate cake.
So what's ones are we ranking?
The big 4.
All right,
So
so,
who are the big 4?
Asian, which is like Chinese, Japanese, or and many others like Vietnamese and
Sorry, Jub. We didn't even invent cheesecake. That's Greece. Sorry, go ahead.
Cheesecake's made anyway.
Asian, Italian, Mexican, American.
Asian, Italian, Mexican, American.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Asian, Italian, Mexican, American.
Me and you're the same, but
Yeah.
flip flop the two.
You too?
Mexican and American.
I go Italian. Italian.
You probably put Italian last, huh?
Italian. Sorry, Mom. Japanese. Jesus. Asian.
Oh my God.
Asian cuisine. American cuisine. Mexican cuisine. Italian cuisine.
A good Italian meal. Tony
Yeah.
Annella's this weekend.
Oh,
Here's the problem, dude. I understand that
it's so good.
we just were talking about how the palate is very different in these different foods, and a lot of things taste in the same ballpark of flavor. I feel like Italian food all tastes the same.
No,
fuck
no.
All right, okay. Tell me the difference between
There's
a
different kinds of
lasagna,
sauces,
No,
different-
Jub. The vodka
Time out.
sauce at a good Italian place
time
compared
out,
to a...
lasagna, spaghetti and meatballs,
can get
stuffed
different
Do them
shells.
so many different ways.
Yeah.
Well, like what? Give me
You
some.
can get different meatballs.
Dude.
What you can get chicken. What do you get?
You
Chicken
can
parm,
do
you
like
get vodka
you can
sauce,
do turkey
spicy
meatballs,
mayonnaise sauce.
chicken meatballs, hamburger meatballs.
It's so good.
Jub, you can put vodka, Alfredo, marinara, meatball sauce. Jub, you got fettuccine
And you get
noodles,
pizza with Italian
angel
food.
hair,
Italian
penne,
food. Yeah.
rigatone.
Yeah, dude, it's nonstop.
I think you guys are
Ravioli.
like-
Ravioli.
Dude,
Listen, I don't disagree that it's good, but I don't think it's near as good
And
as
the
anything
wine.
else.
have you
Wine?
ever
What
had
are you-
not
what?
Jub? Look at me.
I've never seen you drink a glass of wine in my
Really?
life.
Yeah, you're lying.
I'm new to that.
Jub, have you ever had good gnocchi?
Yes,
Gnocchi's
but
good.
I think I think it's too. It's too.
It is. It's heavy.
It's too dense for me.
But when there's not a lot of gnocchi on your plate and there's a lot of protein,
They look like larvae.
yeah.
What about
so
garlic
good.
bread? And
Oh,
like,
dude.
like what's
Dude.
that bread that you and I had together?
Yeah.
Was it Undos?
Yeah.
You dip it in
What about the
mayonnaise sauce?
balsamic, like the
Yeah.
balsamic in the mix, whatever
The
it is?
Italians do make a good bread. I will
They
give them
make
that.
a good everything.
The Italians do make a good
It's
bread.
pushing for number one, but it's just.
And
it's
I will
not
say,
good.
I think the Italian, the heritage behind food to me is like, I can respect that. How like food is so important to the Italians, which I good. I mean,
I think it's so cool when you sit down and eat with your like friends or family.
It's one of
or-
my most favorite activities.
It's the best
With friends?
when you get to
Yeah,
break
eating
bread.
with friends is the best.
That's
thing.
like the best. Like when you get to just sit there and enjoy a meal, have a drink or two. Like,
We went
nothing
to-
else matters.
we went to a restaurant when I was younger. I can't remember what it was called, but there was an Italian place, and we sat down, and they kept bringing food out the entire time, like salads and pastas and bread and appetizers and.
Boy, Olive Garden.
It was oh shoot. It was a really popular Italian place that shut down.
Where at?
Oh, Hosses in Elm Grove.
No, they have the most unbelievable steak I've ever had. Hosses.
Remember
Yes.
they had the cinnamon bread?
But dude, Hosses was the most low key
Dude,
restaurant
Hosses
in
was
the entire
unbelievable.
wheel.
Are there any open anywhere now? Dude, Jub, they were either a buffet or you could order food
Dude,
from there.
I had a steak there once. It's the best steak I've ever had.
You're a
at
big steak
Hosses.
guy.
I'm not a big steak guy.
You're not?
No,
I thought you
no,
always
no,
been a kind
no,
of a.
no, no.
Wait, Jub, there's a Hosses. There's a Hosses 57 minutes from here.
How do you get your steak done?
Medium.
Don't mess this up.
Just medium?
Medium.
So you like pink?
I love
dude,
medium.
I honestly wish I liked steak because I see how much people. There's two things I generally wish I liked when it comes to food. It's pickles and steak. Because
But not together.
not together. Yeah.
Why
Maybe
do,
together.
all right, so why didn't you like
I love
pickles?
steak.
Why don't I?
Yeah.
It's something with my body, man. It tastes like shit. I just don't like it.
Like you don't like the flavor of pickles, you don't like the way that they are. Like you don't want to
It's
eat
the taste of it.
like the actual pickle flavor.
I've tried a lot of pickles.
like pickle flavored chips you wouldn't like.
No, like I've had that. I've had pickle beer.
Have
pickle
you had
shot.
have you had the bread and butter pickles?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I don't know.
dude,
which ones
those
I've
are
tried
so
at this
good.
point, but-
Hannah and I will go to war for what pickle is
Like,
better.
I wish I could go to Picklesburg and have a fucking fun time.
It was a blast.
Jub, who's on the bread and butter
She's
side?
dill, I'm bread and butter.
Hey.
I've heard those spicy pickles now too.
There are.
Dude.
I feel like I would love that
Oh.
if I could.
There are. I
Course.
mean, you like the pickled jalapenos that we get, those spicy, those sweet and spicy
Yeah, but
ones.
that-
You probably like
doesn't
the
taste
probably
like
like the
pickles.
fried pickles too. don't
I
you?
think
I
if
I like when they put pickles on chicken sandwiches. That makes me want to just fucking.
smash the
delicious,
sandwich.
dude.
It makes me so mad.
Really?
Yeah, and then steak.
Yes.
You bite into the fat, dude. That makes
Steak's
There's
very,
so much
very-
juice in there.
There's been many times where I've chewed a steak at a restaurant and I will keep it in my cheek and go to the bathroom and spit it.
Just
into
put it-
it.
I just
Because
go
you don't
right
like the
to
fat.
I hate fat.
The fat's the best, dude.
I-
I save it till the end. Like
Dude.
I'll even cut it in half to make sure I get two last good
See,
bites of fat.
I get upset when I don't like food.
But it's like, yeah, Fat is so.
Slimy.
It's so like.
You're eating like put together snot. Like it's disgusting.
It's chewy and it's slimy.
There's so much. I love when you bite into it and the juice is just on your tongue.
Ew, when you bite it, cools and it like crackles when it goes like.
That's the best. And there's a little bit of burnt. Like when you
Jesus.
bite the fat and there's a little burnt piece on the end of it.
I got food poisoning from steak one time. I won't tell you who poisoned me, but just know it was Soup's fault.
Yeah, that was
I
my
was
fault.
a mess.
Where was it?
I'm sorry.
I can't name the place on the podcast, but
Was it a restaurant or a house?
It was at a restaurant within 30 miles of
it's
here.
a local restaurant, and I was sick for a week.
Wait,
That's why I never since then.
is it a steakhouse or they just have steak?
They have steak.
Have I been
I
there?
think it was.
Have
Have I been there?
I think it was an.
Have I been there?
We've all been there. plenty of
Hundreds and
times.
hundreds
Yeah.
and hundreds and hundreds.
But-
of
Is it a
times.
chain or a local restaurant?
It's,
Like
it's a local. It's a we.
I don't think
you
he
don't
got
get it
poisoned.
anywhere else.
I don't think he got poisoned.
Uncle Pete's?
I'm not telling you on the podcast.
I don't
But-
actually.
Why?
Think, I don't actually think he got poisoned. I just think he got food poisoning. Like
No,
I
yeah,
just don't think
that's
someone.
Well, duh. Well, like,
Yeah, he looked like Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think someone just didn't wash their hands. Anyone could have eaten your steak.
that sounds disgusting.
Well, that's what happens when
Yeah.
the poop particles get on your food. and
Okay, that's not
That's-
food poisoning.
Okay.
yes, it is.
No,
could
that
just be like
I
a
mean
bad
that's E.
piece of
coli, but like food poisoning.
Look
could
it up,
be,
Jub. Food poisoning is when someone like dirty stuff from fingernails get on someone's food.
No, but it also could be undercooked food.
Yeah.
Which is
you're
all
right.
of your steak that you eat. It's
Which is
all-
disgusting.
No, it's not. You can
If
you
you
can eat steak raw.
If you
know.
if you get a rare steak, I think that's fucking filthy.
Somebody was telling me their grandma eats. I think it's called blue steak. Is that how to?
Dude,
You don't.
dude.
You just go done.
That's horrible.
Fucking, I couldn't imagine.
Have you ever seen steak tartare? It's steak cut real thin. They don't even cook it. You eat it raw.
Dude, I had
think.
bluefin
I could be
bluefin
wrong.
tuna like that. But
How
I mean, you
was
can.
it?
Oh,
That's
unbelievable.
probably putting. See, I probably would
my-
like that.
And I ate it 3 different ways. Like they seared it, they grilled it, and then we ate it raw. Just stupid good.
That tuna, I don't know why, but
You
fish
eat
to
raw.
me is different.
You
Oh,
you
never
eat
mind.
raw fish all the
Steak
time.
tartare is not steak. It is raw ground beef.
That's
that sounds
disgusting.
even worse.
It's raw ground beef served with onions, capers, parsley, chives, salt, Worcestershire sauce, seasonings with a raw egg yolk.
I don't.
just
I don't
imagine
want
what that
to eat.
smelled like.
I don't want to eat raw red meat.
Well,
I
that's
think
what
we
steak
can't.
is.
No, it's not.
No, I mean if you get it
If
done.
I get it
mean,
medium. Yeah, I don't want to eat it raw. I'm saying
But you kind of do.
not
what,
even
and
close.
What's he get? What do you get your steaks done?
I eat it medium, which is like
Yeah, I
right
get
in
a
the middle.
medium.
I'm not very
Earl,
fluent in steak.
that dude Earl will
He-
eat it. He would eat it raw.
He ordered my steak for me one time. I got one bite in. I said, "Nope." This is
Listen, if
disgusting.
I know the person cooking it, medium rare is unbelievable. But if I'm at like a Longhorn or an Outback Steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse, I can't ask for medium rare. That thing will come out mooing, and I can't.
come on, mooing,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
not
live.
cook,
like cook it to life.
I don't understand how people. That's my gripe with sushi. Is I have a really hard time with sushi because it's raw and I don't like that at all. I think there's just something in me is saying.
so you're not going to
it's-
like those poke bowls then?
Is it raw tuna in it?
Yeah, you can pick raw tuna, salmon, shrimp. Here's what I do: I get the raw salmon, and then I get cooked shrimp, and it's like everything else is cold in there. Cold cucumbers, cold pickled onions, your avocado's cold, but the rice is warm, and the shrimp is warm. So it's a mixture of cold and.
I would eat. Now I like cold shrimp. I love cold shrimp.
Like cocktail. Like,
Yeah, I love cold shrimp. And my aunt got this, or Matt's mom and dad get this cocktail sauce that has horseradish in it, and I think all cocktail sauce has horseradish.
Yeah,
in it.
Arby's had horseradish sauce.
This cocktail sauce literally makes you feel like the inside of your face is falling out, and it's so fun to eat. It's so fun.
I don't
You
think
take a
that's-
bite and it gets it up in your nasal passages, and you go, and then it goes away real quick, and then you go, I want more of that.
I don't know.
I'll have to bring it in so you guys can try
I've
it.
never had.
Hey,
that
can we,
experience.
you know what we need to do, Jub? Do we still have the spicy challenge? The film from the spicy challenge?
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, it was just so we didn't prep for that.
No.
Near good as we should have. We have all the sauces still, and I have
I
them
don't
in the
know-
shed.
I don't
if
think I
wanna
want to
do
do it
that.
again. I'm just
I think
saying.
we should.
But we've already done 2 of them.
Cool.
Soup and I.
did the first time I got this JJ Poke place. I got something called eel sauce. It's like sweet and sour.
Yeah, that's on my sushi.
It was a little bit too much of it. Like it was dumped in it. Today I went in there, asked if they had anything close to Yum Yum, and he said the spicy mayo was closest to
I
it.
love spicy mayo.
I got it. It was unbelievable.
Spicy mayo
Dude,
is so good.
It was so good. They put the perfect amount on there. Everything on it. Ginger. Do you get ginger on your sushi ever?
I don't. No, not really, but I don't mind it.
I eat ginger after every bite. After every
clears your
sushi, I
palate.
try to eat sushi. I try to eat ginger, but I love putting a little wasabi on there.
Yeah, a little kick.
Makes it fun.
We gotta take him to the ramen bar job.
Yeah,
where
you'd enjoy
where did
that.
you guys go to that?
It's in Squirrel Hill, I think.
It was good.
It's
Very
so
good.
Wait, so your guys' bowls, was there any meat in there, or was it all
Yeah,
noodle?
so I got
Yeah.
wontons in mine. And
I
it's
got
like beef,
crab meat.
and it's spicy. I get spicy. Don't get
I don't want it. I'll try some
dude.
one
It's so good though.
I know. I'm sure I'll love it. I just won't be able to
I think it's top
endure
5
it.
food I've ever had.
And it's not the spicy isn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, but it's enough to just get your blood flowing.
He eats garlic palm wings and is over there
Cool.
sweating.
That's true.
I got to find the name of this place that I went to.
While you're looking that up, what's a red flag? All right, you go out to eat with some, particularly probably of the fair sex. What would you say is a red flag? I guess no, anybody, because if you go to eat with friends or something, what's a red flag for somebody at the dinner table? Whether it's what they order, how they eat.
If they're playing on their phone the whole time while we're trying to have a meal.
I could say, are we on like a date or is this?
No, just like if you go out, like if we go out and we go get dinner or something, and we bring like a third guy along that we really don't know, but we're like, all right, let's be nice to him, and he can come eat.
Don't talk to me with food in your mouth.
That
Because I read lips, so that's all I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Is just food in your mouth, and I hate that.
That's gonna make me vomit. I hate that. Like, just take your time, eat your food.
Like I promise, I'll still be here.
Or do this: just cover your mouth. Now you have problems with that, but you do that though. Like if you're eating, you'll cover your mouth.
I do. Yeah.
But I can't stand that. I don't like that. I don't like when people.
You're not gonna like this answer.
Uh-oh.
I hate when people rush to eat.
Well, I don't. I can't help it.
We all eat kind of fast, I would say.
I don't rush.
You definitely do.
I feel like I eat at a normal pace. Like
So do I, but I mean, we definitely eat fast.
like when people got the elbows on the table and they're just like going crazy. Nah, I'm not going. Yeah,
I guess I won't go to dinner with him anymore.
You get a pass because I love you, but like if it was like
Jeez,
that was nice.
say if I went on a date with a girl and she's just like fucking just mowing it down, I'd be like, okay, hey, listen.
I don't think I rush through food. I just think I
literally have
eat
seen
quick.
Him, he goes
No, he does eat fast.
like put it down, take a drink.
I can't do that. I
This
can't
is
do
what
that.
I'm
I think I don't like my food getting cold. I want it
I can
out.
understand
I
that.
want it burning my mouth as I eat it, and I want it scalding hot when
You haven't had bao buns yet, have you?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
dude.
I've had that.
Good job.
So good.
So,
The
you
buns are
have
so
had
soft,
it,
yeah.
dude. They're unbelievable. So, this is what I had to look up. When we were in Raleigh, we went to this place called Brewery Bhavana. It's a dim sum restaurant,
sum, yeah.
which means touch the heart in Chinese. I just looked that up. I got to tell you, these dumplings I had, dude.
They're so good.
Dude, and the dumplings were soaked in the sauce. Here's what were in these seafood dumplings: lobster, shrimp, and scallops, served in a garlic and black mushroom sauce with fried jub. How do I say that word? Something fried whatever.
Fried tao.
I don't know. It was unbelievable.
Yutao.
They were soaked in it,
Yu Chao.
dude.
What's
You
it
could
taste
you could taste the lobster, the shrimp, and the scallops in every bite.
Oh,
Yutao.
I'll tell you what. You put me on scallops. Scallops are so good.
The marshmallow of the
wrapped-
sea, baby.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
serious?
I'm not a big bacon fan. I mean, I'll eat it on its own, but I don't like bacon on
Cool.
things.
That place we went to in St. Petersburg, the steakhouse.
305 Steakhouse.
It was like Steakhouse
something.
18, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
No, it
Cool.
wasn't 305, but I know what you're talking
Cools.
about.
They got those scallops that are seriously as big as they look like Oreos.
They were
They're
wrapped in
that,
bacon?
Yeah, they're that big.
Have you ever had? So there's freshwater scallops and there's sea scallops, and sea scallops are the one that we get at Fusion, which are phenomenal. But like freshwater scallops are little, like little dimes scallops, and you can get them at Coleman's. And I made them once; they are unbelievable.
What
We
are the
could
big
eat 'em
ones
like
called,
cereal, like sea scallops.
Oh, okay.
Like sea scallops.
You ever had tiger shrimp?
The big ones,
Oh,
I'd like shrimp.
they get those on the cruise, man, and
Oh yeah, you do
I
like
fucked
that.
those.
Is there great? Is the food on like a cruise? Like rank it 1 out of 10 all around? Because I've never been on a cruise.
what? I'd say like the dinner part, like when you go to like the fancy restaurant. I'd give it an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, I mean,
Some nights are
There's slow nights, like some. But the fun thing about that is if you get the food and drink package, you just get as much as you want.
You can order fucking 4 different things.
So like they rotate things in out. My closest equivalent would be like a nicer version of Melman's, like where like the food's really good, but it's also food that's mass produced.
Okay.
So like 400 people are eating at one time on the cruise. So it's not like the finest cut of meat, but they do the variety is so cool. Like you get Caribbean Day.
How do you?
I love it.
How do your guys' friends that have had the steak on cruises say it is?
I don't really know if we
I don't think we get.
I think we normally try to get stuff that you wouldn't get.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have daily stuff. So I think like steak, chicken, and something else are like on there all the time.
It stinks that you guys aren't like steak lovers like me, because I've never been to a high end like elite steakhouse yet. Where
Texas Roadhouse isn't high end elite.
Well, I think this is where I'm getting at. Texas Roadhouse, Longhorn, I love their steak so much. So like when people are going to these really nice steakhouses and spending like $100 for 4 ounces of Wagyu, like it better be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited to try that one day. I'm just saying like that when you bite
I
into
would give it a try.
I would almost need somebody to like I would never go and buy Wagyu beef because I would need somebody to cook it for me. I love cooking and I could cook a steak, but I'd be afraid I would just ruin the Wagyu. Like I'd spend $200 on Wagyu and it'd be like eating a hockey puck.
You'd want someone to cook it for you for sure.
But I love the cruise food. I think the cruise is fantastic. The cruise food is like it's and just the atmosphere and getting dressed up and going and eating is always fun.
Eating with a group of friends is by far the number one activity.
Oh, so fun, dude.
It's the best.
It's tough to beat it.
Yeah, we go and then you get your appetizer. You like always asking around what everybody's getting.
I do.
And then you'll get
his worst ever was when we were in
Deep Creek.
Deep Creek, dude. He tried. I'm not kidding you. I think he tried everyone's drink and the appetizer.
He looked like like on this like the meerkats on Discovery Channel. And they look around. As soon as somebody ordered an appetizer and it got to the table, he was looking around. Like,
it was so good.
He was on one that night. He was probably on Zins.
You want to trade? You want to trade?
He was probably Zins, Jewel Pods. What are some other things that the young kids are smoking?
All I
today?
had was just a couple of drinks and some. I was high on life.
He was happy with
life.
friends.
I was just happy to be there.
So overall, I think our food rankings are pretty well rounded. I mean, you guys enjoy your food. I enjoy mine. It's fun to have different tastes. I think everybody should have different tastes, and you should go enjoy. And I think we understand this is people don't eat things for no reason. So, like, if you're picky about food, there's a reason people eat the food that is out there. So if you're picky and you think about that, it's not that they put it on the food on the menu because it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
They put it on there because people like to eat it and it's good. So try to keep an open mind if you're a picky eater. I used to be a picky eater and I have kind of thrown that to the wayside now. We ate octopus in Antigua, which was
that tasted like
that was horrific.
1200 Chop House. That's the name of it.
There
in
it
St.
is,
Pete.
That's a good plot.
Just try food. It's
Jub,
fun.
what does this word mean? I'm going to talk about this place in Richmond, Virginia, Blue Atlas. What's tapas and small? What is that? These restaurants are sick.
Is that Mexican?
No,
Tapas?
it's like when you get a bunch of different things and they're smaller portions and you get to just pick at everything. It's unbelievable.
See, tapas are appetizers, snacks, in Spanish cuisine. So I mean, are they like finger foods?
Yeah.
Oh, but you can say that. Well, I say that.
Like a big charcuterie, like a big.
You emphasized finger.
Yeah.
When you
because I didn't know if it
finger food.
Yeah, you really like. It sounded like you were going to talk about it.
I like. Do you like?
I was going to talk about finger food.
No.
What was I going to talk about?
So look at this place. Look at this place. It's called Blue Atlas. They're like a bunch of little small appetizers. You get to pick. Like you can go. How we were just picking. What do you call it? The heritage of food, the ethnicity of food. Like they have an America's menu, an
cool.
Asia menu,
Well, that's
a Europe
like,
menu, Middle East and African menu, and then a dessert menu.
That's kind of like the cruise, except it's broken up into days.
Yeah.
Like there'll be a
Each
Caribbean
day
day, Asian day.
I want to get into Indian food a little bit more. I feel like
I've tried it once. I liked it. It was just so spicy, and I'm sure there's less spicy options. I just I liked the taste of it. It really my stomach was a mess a little bit afterwards, but.
Well, that's a
Did you have curry? What'd you have?
Yeah, I think I tried everything that was in front of me at that place.
Indian food is famous for looking the same at both stages of the digestion.
Okay, I don't think it looked like that.
It doesn't exactly look like the most pleasant food to eat ever, but it really
came out. It was
What's
very
that
well.
one's chicken sauce. It's like butter chicken or something.
like butter. Yeah, butter
I
chicken.
want to try that.
Yeah,
It was presented and placed in front of me really well. It didn't look
It
like
didn't look like poop.
No. It didn't look
well,
like
you look on those reels on Instagram, you'll be thinking
Yeah, well, that's not what we're
Yeah,
talking
Joe,
about.
that's not
They're
fair.
cooking that out of a garbage can.
Guys,
not
that
fair,
guy has
Joe.
no shoes on.
Yeah,
no feet, his feet right.
He
Mice
grabs
are
a handful
eating
of dirt and uses it as seasoning. That's not what we'll
it.
use.
Scoops it off the sidewalk.
Yeah, here you go. Here's some.
Dessert is an essential part to a quality life, and quality desserts make life all the more better. Had a long day at work and you need something sweet? Maybe you're out late and you need the perfect snack to cap off your evening. Or you're just a dessert lover with a knack for the finest of sweet treats. Well, say hello to the Brownie House, home of the best brownies ever. A family bakery dedicated to baking the world's best gourmet brownies, baked with premium imported chocolate, high-quality ingredients, and no preservatives. No prepackaged, pre-made, fake-tasting chocolate, no. These brownies are made from scratch, shipped nationwide, and delivered right to your door. And starting right now, you can head to yesbrownies.com and use the code PINEROOM, all caps, during checkout to receive 20% off your order. For the best brownies and more, take a trip to the Brownie House.
I would like to try a lot of different food. We
Me
should
too.
just do that once a month. We should pick like a restaurant that we've never been to
Yeah.
in a cuisine that we don't know about. Have you ever seen those one? I can't remember what they're called, but it's like they have these big racks of meat and they bring them to your table and they shave the meat off at your table.
Oh yeah, I've been to those
Well, they have one
Brazilian
of those on the
steakhouse.
cruises, but you just walk up
Oh,
and grab
man.
it.
Jub, I'm not a fan. I've been to 2 different kinds of Brazilian steakhouses. They don't do it for me. They haven't yet. Maybe I haven't been to a good
What about
one.
gold steak? Would you guys ever eat like a steak that you ever seen those?
Yeah,
Gold.
I've seen that.
Oh, with gold flecks on it.
Yeah.
No, that's just
I don't understand the
bullshit.
point in that.
Yeah.
Well, people always try to make shit more expensive than
When
it
you got
is.
Salt Bay over there dropping salt on it.
Food talk, man. I'm hungry now. I even ate before this, and I'm hungry again.
I got to get you guys a starts because I know we were kind of different on this House of the Dragon season finale soup. You
Loved
really
it.
think it was a good episode?
Loved it.
Well, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the new episode, and I guess we should probably make this quick because I guarantee 90% of our actual listening audience has not watched the show. If you haven't, you need to watch the show.
I mean, you got to catch up. Let's go.
Here's what I'm proud about myself for. You two have very good opinions on what happened, and I respect both of them. As soon as the episode ended, I loved it. And after you two gave me your thoughts, I was like, wow, those are good points, but I still loved it. Are you guys right? There could have been more action. Damon sat around doing nothing for a while. We only got to see one fight. We feel like we've been doing the same thing every single episode. Yes. But I'm telling you, I was locked in every episode. So
because we were waiting for the next day, though.
Because you're hanging on the edge of your seat,
Because
waiting.
here's why I thought the last episode was great. The whole episode, I'm sitting there waiting and thinking they're about to go to war. And eat for 5, like the
Yeah,
first.
we've been thinking that for 8 episodes.
The first 10 minutes, like I'm sitting back in my seat. Start of 11th minute, I'm up a little bit farther. 20th minute, like up. 30th, 40th, and I'm getting closer to the edge of my seat. And I'm like, okay, it's go time. Those last 5 minutes when the music starts, they're panning to each character. I literally said, with 30 seconds left to go in the episode, I didn't look at my phone. I didn't know how much more time we had left. I said they could end the episode right here, and it could be phenomenal. In the back of my mind, I'm hoping they don't do that. They end it, and my jaw dropped. I was like, are you
How
serious?
could your jaw drop from literally any of it? Like,
Now-
what was so...
I
jaw
thought it
For
was-
context, before we watched it, because we were playing games, and before we watched it, Soup text,
Wait, let me
dude.
go.
He just texted dude
Let me
in
go
a
find it.
text. Then somebody said, was it good? And he goes, stupid good, have
Yeah.
fun, or something
And
like
Jub
that.
responds with, I told them that I loved it. And Jub said, Soup, you're sure you're watching the right show? After he responds.
Because I got to the end of that, and I was like,
Or,
"What?
yeah,
what?
you
What
said
are
that
we? What are
before.
we doing? What are we wasting? Why are we doing this? Like
Yeah.
in Game of Thrones, shit happened every season,
right.
like big things. At the end of season 1, Ned Stark got his head cut off, and it's like, oh shit, we are in the thick of it now. Like we are headed down the path. What happened? Nothing really happened in season 1.
I thought Damon seeing the future was sick. I thought Rhaenyra and Alicent having the conversation there. And you're right. It did just happen. I thought it was really cool.
What about the part when they're talking to each other? They just did this.
When who did that?
That happened more.
Alex and Renee had literally just
stare at each other. I was like, okay, someone's got to talk.
I thought they fucked up. I thought like, okay, this was supposed to be cut, and they accidentally left the part where they just stared at each other. It might have been 3 whole minutes.
There's a lot of staring and silence in that show. Listen, high fantasy is my favorite genre ever. I love dragons, I love magic, I love swords, and I love fighting,
Jub,
and I love
high
medieval
fantasy.
shit.
You're always in a different world, right?
High fantasy is like magic and wizards and
I love it too.
sorcerers
I think
and
that's
goblins.
sick.
This is a little bit probably lower fantasy.
What do you
because
call like Hunger Games and stuff?
that's like dystopian?
Dystopian. I like that too.
Yeah. So, but my problem with this is season 1, nothing really happened in season 1. We saw Viserys get all fucked up with leprosy, which was
every
cool.
episode he looked more and more like shit.
So as we got to the end, it was like he's on his way out. We're on to the next phase here. We know a war is coming. Season 1 starts. We know a war is coming. Shit's already popping off. We get halfway through the season. We see Rhaenys fight with Meleys against Vhagar and Sunfire.
Sick scene.
Great scene. Great fight scene. But I'm thinking, oh shit, they're gonna fight now. That's gonna trigger that. It's like now we're marching to war. It's go time now. They're gonna get on the dragons. Rhaenys went down for nothing. They're gonna go get revenge. That doesn't happen. Daemon fucks off to Harrenhal for 8 episodes and does nothing. He does nothing. He raises an army that could have been. I mean, we could have fast forward that. I mean, Alicent got to Dragonstone in the snap of a finger. But Daemon's been in Harrenhal for 8 episodes.
Yeah. How about when what's his face came to visit him and he said, "Did you hear that?" And Daemon said, "This place will have you howling at the moon." Yeah, barking at the moon.
Yeah, because he heard somebody say traitor.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
If you watch with subtitles, it pops up and says traitor.
What'd you guys think of Daemon getting everyone to bend the knee like that? I thought that was sick.
I thought that was sick.
It was great. It was a great scene, but I think it could have happened way earlier in the show. I think overall, I think it was a horrible finale.
Do you think when Daemon saw the future, he thought that was Rhaenyra with the dragon eggs?
Because
obviously it was Dany, but he doesn't know.
I don't know how much he saw. So I was wondering that too, because I don't know if he could possibly know if that's Daenerys. Because he says winter's coming, so I don't know if he's thinking it's coming.
It's coming like in the next 5 to 10 years. How about Helena?
I think she's the one that's been fucking with him.
Dude, yeah. Dude, she's a badass. That is a sick character.
I think she pretty much spoiled the ending because she says that Aegon will be sitting on the throne.
Oh, I don't remember her saying
she
that.
Said he'll be sitting on a wooden throne because he's like a cripple.
And then
wow. See, Jub, here's the thing about that. Remember when Joffrey in Game of Thrones, he's running and he starts laughing at the grave, like down there, and he says, the Rhaenyra, what's left of her is down there. Her brother kills her on a dragon.
Yeah, which would be Aegon.
Which it ends up being Aegon?
It would be.
People are saying that there's some different shit happening that they're gonna change it from the books, but I have a
they've already changed one thing, which is the one girl getting sheep steal.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a girl called Nettles, and it's not her.
So they might change it a little bit.
What's her name? That's gonna get.
It's one of the Rhaenyras or something.
Yeah.
Rhaena or something like that.
She's a sweet character too. She was looking for that dragon for so long.
But that's another thing. Mm-hmm. She's fucking running through this field.
No dialogue.
With nothing new happens. And then she goes to a creek and drinks out of the creek. But why do we need to see that?
Jub, you were so mad about not Hightower, about Sea Snake.
Corliss. They've been building one ship for 8 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
And then they paddle out, and there's one ship sitting in the harbor. Yeah. There's not a fleet.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know.
Be.
How sick is that battle going to be, though?
I will say this. Since they fucked around for 8 episodes, I'm glad they didn't try to smash it.
You're right. You made a great point about that.
But what scares me, they plan on having 4 seasons. So what the hell are they going to do all season 3? Because in season 4 can't be a war.
Yeah.
If all of season, how many wars are we going to do?
We better it better be nonstop fighting.
It's funny you say that because we could have a massive war in season 3, and then the Targaryens get off the throne before the Lannisters and Baratheons get on, right, Joe?
No.
Who's after the Targaryens?
No one's after the Targaryens. That goes straight from Rhaegar Targaryen to.
Well, yeah, because we get the Mad King.
It goes from Rhaegar to Rhaegar gets beaten by Robert Baratheon at the Battle of the Trident.
Who's after what we have right now?
We don't. I don't think we really.
No, we don't. There's nothing in the books about it.
I'm sure there is, but I don't know.
Because Jub, we don't. Oh, so
but it has to be a Targaryen because the Mad King was Targaryen. That's Aegon Targaryen
before the Baratheons.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who Robert Baratheon takes down in the rebellion.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts.
Dude, this is gonna be sick.
Ugh.
We'll see though. I think season 3.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen in 3 years?
You know what made it was a waste of fucking time was the goddamn mud fight. I hate her.
You have no
Dude,
idea how
that
pissed.
scene-
You have-
awful.
That scene was hilarious. With
It
the
was
wives.
funny, but it's season finale, dude.
Yeah,
I don't need
fighting in
humor.
mud.
You have no idea how much that pissed me off.
I was sitting there like,
and the fact that it lasted as long as it did.
I almost got on my phone. I never get on my phone during these shows.
Yeah.
I almost got on my phone during that because
Yeah, they didn't.
and to
need that.
introduce a brand new character in the season finale, and then at the end she like steps up next to that Thailand, and like we're supposed to go, oh shit, she's here.
Yeah.
We don't even know who
Jub,
she
Jub,
is.
What are they getting at? Why they have to show us that? Are there Lannisters over there that are bastards from the show? Is that what they're saying?
No, he went over to Essos as
They need to end the blockade.
that blockade that's starving the city because they can't get food in. That he went over to recruit ships from Essos.
Did you hear her say when we battle the sea snake again? Have they already lost once?
I'm assuming
I'm sure they've had wars.
Oh, okay.
because they're like pirates. They're not even. They're not actually.
I don't even think they know what they're fighting for.
Well,
Like,
if-
they just got on the water and fight.
If you haven't seen House of the Dragon, you're missing out. This is prime cinema. Even though we disagree on how the finale.
It is
went.
good, though. I will say it's good. But the only thing I dislike about House of Dragons is I feel like you need to read the books to really know what's going on, and I never felt like that with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, do we have any update when season 3? Like we're looking at probably
2026, 27.
2 or 3 years. Wow.
It's gonna be
I don't even know where I'll be.
Cooley will have 2 kids by then.
Yeah, that was an most unbelievable comment was made by you is when you said I could be dead by then.
Well, the older I get, the more I worry about shows that are going on right now that I won't get to see the end of them. Who knows what I might.
You won't even be 30.
I
yet.
got health issues.
You'd be
I got
28.
I got health issues.
What do you mean? Well, hopefully I'm around and you can listen to us talk about it. I know, I guarantee people listening to this don't have a clue what we're talking about. But if you don't, go watch the show. It's very good. It's a little bit violent. There's some things in it that are not so friendly, but for the most part, it's enjoyable and the writing is pretty good. So go enjoy that. Where are we at? How long have we been in here? I feel like
About
we've been in here
45, 50 minutes.
Oh, we got plenty of time then. I was going to say to you guys this. Have you ever seen, I was in Kroger the other day and I saw a woman looking at items with a magnifying glass.
Wow.
She's just blind.
I don't know. She was bending over and picking things up and
maybe she
looking at
can't
them with a
see.
magnifying glass.
I don't
But
blame her.
I think I also wrote down some things in my notes that I wanted to bring up. Because I write things down every now and
I
then.
did the same thing. Can't find it.
I write things down every now and then just in case I want to talk about them on the podcast. But yeah, I have written down here, woman in Kroger with magnifying glass. And she was bent over looking at items with a magnifying glass and then putting them back. So I
she
don't
probably
know.
didn't have her glasses and couldn't see.
Yeah, but why would she have a magnifying glass with her? Just in case she forgets her.
Glasses, yeah.
I don't know, Jub. She might be listening to this. Maybe she can let us know. Email.
Put down the glass, ma'am.
Maybe she'll email
Put
us.
some glasses on.
Can we do the punt, pass, and kick thing soon, please?
Yeah, sure.
You think you'd be good at that?
I can't.
We only get one shot. I don't know. I want to do it like we got chosen for the $10,000 one, like that kid just got to do. So I don't want to. The video we do, I don't want to do it multiple times. I just want to act like I get one go for the 10K.
Who do you think out of all of us would?
I was just thinking about that. I'm gonna say Jarrett 1, you 2, Jub maybe
No,
3, just
I'm
because you can
behind
kick.
you. I'm behind you.
Okay, me and you are tied for last. Then.
Cool. Soup, I can't throw.
I bet you can, Jub.
Soup, I cannot
You're
throw.
just a big lefty.
I was
Let it
throwing
chop.
apples into the woods the other day, and I couldn't bring my arm up over my
I think your downfall
shoulder.
is you can't throw right now either.
Listen, if it's a competition, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna throw
I
that.
do
bitch.
think Jarrett might have a chance. For some reason, can Jarrett kick a football?
No.
No.
Okay, that's why I thought
Jarrett's
he'd be
getting
good
last.
at.
I think
Okay.
Jarrett was 100% last. Then I think it's you. then I think it's Jub. Then I'm in first.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
But
course.
Jub, the reason Jub scares me though is because
Because
he
that
kicked the
kick,
fuck
I
out
know.
of me.
That's, what that's why I think I'd put him above me.
What
too.
would I be a good punter or would I be a good? Because I don't think
I'm
I can
saying-
kick.
You're a better
saying
punter
punter.
than you are kicker.
Oh, I'd just take my shoe off and kick it
Yeah.
1,000 feet.
I want to do that badly soon, just to see how close we all can get.
All right, one last tangent here. Think back to your middle school, elementary days. What's
it.
something you very much miss from being a kid? Like I just thinking right now, I was thinking about how we would get so excited to play kickball during recess.
Oh, dude.
And I used to be so good at kickball at recess that the girls would chase me on the playground. And then I got called into the office. And
Why? Because you were getting chased around?
because they thought I was like in distress because they were chasing me
Oh,
around.
but really, you loved it.
Yeah, I was good at kickball. I was
some
always
things I miss-
I was always drafted high. Always.
That was like us with Foursquare. I loved Foursquare. Something I miss, dude. There was nothing better than going to school and knowing you just got to go have fun with your friends. Like
Did
that.
you like school?
Fuck no. Absolutely.
that was
not.
opposite for
I mean,
us.
I didn't mind it like lunch and gym class, but I didn't like the other.
Did you
part.
guys always have a lot of kids in your middle school?
We didn't have. I wouldn't say it was like packed or nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't like. I mean, you had a relatively large class,
Like
but
100, maybe.
probably a little over that.
School was awful.
Like we had 20 kids in our class.
Yeah, we probably had maybe 150 in our grade. Probably not that
And
much.
The routine of getting to go home, play video games, go to a sport practice, come home and play more video games.
And it's funny how at the
Like,
time
that
you,
was awesome.
you think that that's like the biggest. Like you go home and you play, like you have to do your math homework, and you're like, Jesus, this is
Yeah, that was
worst
the
thing.
most important thing.
Yeah, this is the worst thing ever, but I have to do it. Like my life depends on it.
That
But,
was more important than sports.
yeah.
By
When I got
far.
home, it was the first things first. Get in, sit your book back down, and do your homework.
There was nothing
Really?
better than when like we got to college, and even in high school, it felt like school was still more important than sports in high school. As soon as we got to college, it like flipped.
I'll tell
Oh
you.
yeah, they prioritized.
Dude.
I never went through that phase. I wish I did.
I mean, I'd say even in high school at Park, they prioritized like sport to some degree over
Oh.
your athletic or your academics.
I did. I know that.
I felt like I didn't really like kick it into another gear until I got around everybody else. That
Once I got to college, I definitely locked in a little bit more than I was.
on school.
Yeah.
See, I thought
Well,
school
'cause-
got easier like when we got to college, and then
No, I don't know about that.
I fucked off.
Well,
in school.
I messed up because I went into the wrong major, and if I wouldn't have went into the wrong major,
wait, what'd you go into?
So I got out of high school and I just built my computer, and I thought I want to go into computer information systems,
Oh, no.
thinking that it was computer hardware. Computer information systems is putting data into a computer, and that is the worst,
yeah.
most boring profession anybody
Dude,
could ever have.
Those classes were tough, Jub.
Oh man, I couldn't get through finance. My finance professor
Stuff's
hated
tough.
me. He hated me, and I
Well-
have no idea why.
They probably all did.
Nah. Yeah. But anyway, if I would have been in graphic design my whole 4 years, I would have had the best college experience of all time.
I would say I had a good college experience.
What?
I definitely made
What?
the most of my.
What?
You don't think I did?
No, dude, I'm saying call it like I'm agreeing
I was
with
gonna
you.
say, I had a hell of a
It
college.
was unbelievable.
I would go back. I wouldn't change it.
They say high school's your best 4 years of your life. College is your best
dude.
4
if
years
you get
of
into
your life.
college, yeah, you're gonna.
I had that's like a lot of people will look back and say, "Oh, I hated high school." I loved high school,
I did
and then
too.
I loved college even more.
And I guess it all depends if you have. This is gonna sound
no,
fucked up.
no. Rephrase it before you say that because you're right.
Say
It-
it. Say
what?
it the mean way.
Well, I was gonna say it all depends if you have friends.
Friends, yeah,
If
I
you
agree.
if you don't have friends and you're in these situations, then I can
I
understand.
think you
how,
can have like one friend and love your college experience.
I don't
It'd be
know,
tough,
man.
but I'm saying like
I
I,
don't know.
think
If I was stuck with just job.
But I mean, we had a house of 4 guys, and it was like the most fun ever because we would just fuck
Yeah.
around for. But I mean,
I still can't believe you guys never threw like.
I know. I was the voice for it.
That
And
was-
it never came to
that was
fruition.
one
I cannot, guys. I mean, it was the perfect.
we
house.
came close. We came
we
real
had
No,
close.
you
Yeah,
came close
we
like
would've-
30 times. There was always like 12 to 18
Yeah,
people.
it was
there.
always a pregame spot. We were never the banger spot, which
Yeah.
honestly is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Most of the time your shit ends up stolen or broken.
Yeah.
If someone would have took Jub's computer, we would have been a
I-
mess.
There was
It'd be
nothing
a
better than
manhunt.
starting at your guys' place, and walking either to the Dirty Dog, to G-Top, to Mac's place, or to another house party.
Homecoming and then coming back to our house, and then
Just take a nap. And
I passed out. I face down like Alan after he gets punched by Mike Tyson. I passed out face down in our living room, woke up, and then we went out again.
Yep.
That homecoming up at West Lib was really, really fun. And if you have friends in college, I think it makes it all the more better when you have people that you can always hang out with.
Have you talked to anyone that went to West Lib and like stayed on campus? Like you guys stayed on campus technically. Have you talked to anyone that got to live there and didn't have fun?
Yeah.
And
I've met a couple of people. Maybe not. They didn't live in dorms, but they were kind of like our situation.
And they didn't like it.
But I feel like a lot of times it's just people. Like, I don't know. They just like to complain about stuff.
Yeah. There's some Debbie Downers.
Or they don't have fun friends.
Dude, West Lib was so fun.
I think a priority that you should have as a parent is finding good friends for your kids. Like, making sure your friends have your kids have good friends. Because your kid is like... That's why I feel bad for kids that are homeschooled. Like, if you don't have people that you can be friends with, like, all the time and hang out with all the time... I think your quality of life.
Do you think like when you're as a parent, obviously none of us know anything about this, but like when you're raising your kid, if the parents are friends, do you think it's easier for the kids to be friends?
I'm gonna say that's kind of what my dad did.
Why is that? Do you just think because like the parents go on vacation together?
Yeah,
like they like the same.
I mean, that's
they
the reason.
Force you together.
I mean, Nick and I have been friends for probably 24 years now, because when I was a year old, my parents took us to the beach with Nick when he was 2, and we were there for about 10 years. We went there for 10 years.
Why didn't Cooley like Nick?
Well, Nick, to be fair, Nick has gotten better.
Wait. Cooley
he's on a bell curve right now.
Wait, Cooley said that Nick was best friends with you two, and then did you not like Nick when you moved?
We used to hate each other.
Why?
He bullied me.
Well,
I got bullied by a lot of people.
Well, not me.
No, not the Dells. The Dells and Nolt were my first friends, but I got bullied a lot when I was in.
Why'd Nick make fun of you?
Nick, to be fair, was
he was a cocksucker back
for
in the day.
That's
a
not
while.
fair. Nick's not here to defend
He's gonna
himself.
listen to this right now. So Nick,
but I've told him this too.
I told him recently that I love him. So I'm telling you right now that I love you. So this is all fair and open. But if you want to come on here and tell me how big of a piece of shit I am, come on.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
What about Earl and Nick? They used to be arch nemesis, but now they're
Whoa,
together.
hold on. Let's rewind. What did Nick used to do to you?
Well, I don't want to air him out.
Well, but like, give me an example of something he would do to
Didn't
piss
you guys
off.
fight on the trampoline?
Because let's be honest, again, I'm going to say that again.
We did fight on
You
the
guys
trampoline.
still
we
butt
still-
heads like rams.
But it's so weird. Like, we're butt heads now. Like, we'll be in Discord arguing with each other, and then he'll be texting me like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" Like, it literally, it's so irrelevant that we even argue.
Do you think that's a guy thing?
Yeah, girls would be done with each other.
Nick on the bell curve is the funniest thing I've heard.
Yeah. He was like, he did good, and now he's spoiling a little bit.
Yeah, we got to get him back on that.
Oh, Nick.
No, he's good. He's a Pirate fan now.
Yeah.
He's a Pirate fan. He's spearheading the Pine Room.
And he roots for the Mountaineers sometimes.
Well, if he's betting,
He bet on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes
he's always a fan of going out. I'll give him that. Like not going out.
No, I love when he shows
Not
up.
going out in bars, but like going out with us, like getting together with us.
Yeah, like a food.
Getting together with us. He always wants to do something with like.
Are you trying to make up for all the shit?
No, I'm just giving him fair credit because he's not here to defend himself. So I'm giving him credit where his credit's due.
That?
What?
Him
I
defending
love-
himself.
Well, because this is, I mean,
No, I love tailing
we
him
just
with
got done
bats,
saying
too.
that he used to be a piece of shit. So I want to make sure
Hey,
that people
Well,
know
we were
he's
in
not a
hear me
piece
out.
of
fourth
shit.
grade. It wasn't like
Hear me out. What's
He was a
today's
kid.
date? August 6th, 2024. Nick is due to hit a massive whale
Jesus,
bet this
don't-
year.
don't.
Whale bet. And I'm telling him, any picks he gives me, I'm betting with him.
He said the other day that his life would be completely different because he had that one bet in that was supposed to hit for like $35,000. He said he would have opened up a Discord. He would have gave out his bets. He would have made people pay for it, and he'd be a millionaire by now. And all because he missed
thank
that
God
one
it didn't
bet.
happen. He'd be insufferable if he won that bet. Oh my God.
Well, let's play one game before we go off.
All right.
What do we want to? You want to do let's do a snake draft,
Okay.
and then let's do a guess the word.
Okay, what snake draft should we do?
What's a good category?
Let's do fast food restaurants. Snake draft.
Okay. All right. Who wants to start?
What? How many rounds we doing? 3?
Yeah.
Let's do.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got my notes
that'll
out.
make it hard.
Cooley, you want to go first? Be your honor.
Okay. I'll go first. But the number 1 overall pick,
Wait, how many rounds we doing?
3 each.
Does it go my way or does it go to you?
It goes like this,
It's a snake draft.
and then
right?
I'll get 2,
And it goes
and then
back
it'll
to
go
me.
to Cooley. And wait. You wouldn't get 2. Okay, you'll just get 1 on the back end then, because we're only doing 3
I'll
rounds.
just go
And
first
then
and then last.
okay.
With the number 1 pick, Chick-fil-A.
My number one. Would I be number 2 pick?
Yeah.
Number 2 pick.
Duh.
Listen,
You're done.
I know it gets a lot
You
of
better
I
take it.
listen. I
You
know
better
it gets a
take
lot
it.
of hate, but man, oh man, is it there when you need it? McDonald's.
Dang it, Jub. That's
That
what I
is
was
a good
going
one.
on.
It's just not my number 1.
Oh man. Okay, I feel like this is safe then. If I'm going to do this, I feel like a lot of people are okay with this. It'll do the job right. I'm going to go with Taco Bell
Oh, you
Okay,
fucker.
that's good.
because I feel like, and I get a second pick, right?
You need a second pick.
Bold take here, and it's not a lot.
Don't
It's
you
not,
fucking say what I think you're going to
it's
say.
not around a lot of people, but man, when it does, it's Raising Cane's.
Okay, that's
Oh,
good.
you can
All
have
right,
that.
good.
That's a good one.
Listen, she does everybody right.
Oh.
You don't need her a lot,
Does it start with a W?
but you see her a lot. Hot and juicy redhead, Wendy's.
Damn it. That was my next pick was Wendy's. Fucker. I'm in between 2 places right now. Because it's coming down.
So, I know it.
Do I want to win the crowd or do I want to win this for me?
Wait, you get 2 picks right here, right?
I
No,
get-
you get
this is
1.
my last
This is
one.
your last one.
Wait, I only. Oh, we're doing 2.
Oh,
We're doing
we're
3.
doing 3. Okay. Oh, did I come
Yeah,
up?
so then it goes back
Yeah,
to
it's
you.
going to come back.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Popeyes.
Good, very good, very good.
So I get
Wow, you got two heavy, chicken heavy.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A and Popeyes. And then to round it out, Cookout.
Oh, baby.
Is that fast food?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good.
That's
Yeah,
a strong
really
list. Good luck.
Ooh.
Hey, I've got a controversial one that I think
Oh, you always got something controversial.
if we count it as fast food, I
Yeah,
win.
see, I'm kind of on the fence here because I don't really know what's fast food. Like I know there's something in my head right now, but I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Wait, before you pick here, you have 2 bangers right now in McDonald's. Those are 2 heavyweights, McDonald's and Wendy's.
Oh,
you do have it.
shit.
That is a good list.
Yeah.
Those are classics. That's kind of
All right, I'll throw one out here. I'm kind of pissed they don't use the roller skates anymore. Sonic.
So good. Dude, those
not a-
I was gonna say Dairy Queen, but I didn't think that was.
That's not a good one either.
I'm gonna say Sonic. I like my list.
All right. Soup to end it off.
This is in Jub's fast casual world. And this is, I know you're going to call it fast casual, but I'm calling it fast food. And it's a banger. So my 3, Taco Bell, Raising Cane's, Chipotle.
I'd say that's fast food. I'll give you that. They have a drive-through.
Yeah, they
Give you
do.
that.
They do have a drive.
I'll give you that.
I don't know if I accept.
Jub, can we have one of the interns make a little graphic there and people vote on it?
Sure.
I'm gonna win.
What'd you have? A recap?
Chick-fil-A, Popeye, Cookout.
Oh boy, that's a good
Yeah,
list.
that's really good.
You got the classics.
I know. I wanted McDonald's.
Listen,
really good.
I got the backbone of American society.
Yeah, like this. You fattened up the entire country.
And listen, everybody loves me, man. Listen, I'm like, what's a team that like everybody loves, but they're they're
Cowboys.
They're okay.
You're literally the Cowboys
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you're the Cowboys. Who are you, Cools? You're sneaky
I'm
good.
like the Chiefs.
No.
No.
What, like these high level?
The Chiefs would be
Chick-fil-A
like
is like top notch.
The Chiefs would
They
be
do
like if
shit
you
the
have
right way.
McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. What's the next big dog?
Popeye.
No, Popeyes is corn.
I'm the Falcons.
You no, you're like you're. What'd you do?
Taco Bell, Raising Cane's, Chipotle.
I'm not.
man.
That sounds like ass.
That-
I don't know why.
Imagine eating all 3 of those one day.
That'd be a fucking mad.
Man.
Well,
all right,
that's-
all right. Guess word game. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sandwich.
Sugar sandwich.
What'd you say?
Sugar.
Sandwich.
Wall.
Oh Jesus.
Got it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Cake.
Restaurant.
Cake, restaurant, bread.
Easy.
Cake, restaurant, bread.
Guys, are you serious?
All right, let's go.
Cake, restaurant, bread.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Dessert.
Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen dessert.
Donut.
Dairy Queen dessert donut.
Come
3, 2, 1.
Blizzard. What'd you say?
I said Dunkin'.
You dick.
I was thinking donuts. Fuck me.
Dude, we're
God
going.
damn it.
All right.
We're gonna have to wrap this one.
All right.
This is gonna take forever.
We tried.
We took
We
the L.
came. Wait.
Vini Vidi Vici. We came, we saw, we conquered.
And then
But we didn't. I mean,
I fought. This is the one from the Night's Watch. I fought. I lost. Now I rest.
all right, everybody. Season 2, episode 2. Today's episode is sponsored by.
Raising Cane.
Today's season 2, episode 2 is sponsored by.
Valvoline.
Everybody. Season 2, episode 2 is sponsored by. Blyfort's Tire Shop.
I thought you were going to say Blockbuster. We're not sponsored by any of these people. Don't sue us.
But we are by Depends.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Love you.